What is up, Rad Family? Today we are jumping right into the nightmare fuel, and I'm using your comments from the previous video to inspire today's creepypasta. If you'd like the chance to see your comments featured in a future video, make sure you stay around to the very end to find out how. So let's get to it. There's an expression my grandma always used to tell me when I was young. Nothing good ever happens after 2 a.m. At that age, and even through my teens, I assumed the point of her saying this was just to keep me from being up to no good. It wasn't until recently that I found out the true meaning of her words. I was in the campus library with a few classmates for what was supposed to be a study group, but really was just an excuse to chill with one another. The conversation started off with the typical complaining about how unfair so-and-so's professor was with her paper grading, and then transitioned to our usual gossip about the rumors we had heard being passed around that week. All totally super normal stuff, until we reached one rumor about a classmate who hadn't shown up to class the last couple of days. Apparently, she went to go grab a 2 a.m. snack at a convenience store and didn't come back. Her roommate reported her absence to the school, but hasn't heard anything back from them. Her car hasn't turned up either, leaving some students to speculate she is just staying off campus and forgot to mention it to her roommate. This story has continued to stick with me all week, hanging over my head like a dark cloud. Of course, with each passing day, more rumors spring up, the next one more creepy than the last. The newest contribution to the story is a chain email spreading like wildfire across the student body. The email is just a single link that leads to a wiki page of a long-forgotten local urban legend. What this page describes chills me down to my bones. According to the wiki page, the urban legend goes by the name of the shadowy figure of Forest Lake Road and describes a story reported by several eyewitness accounts through the years. While driving around 2 a.m., the driver pulls up to the only red light on the long stretch of road. Their radio picks up static, and they report the sudden feeling of not being alone, even though the road is desolated at the time. They continue their drive, but the feeling and radio static remain. Then each report mentions the appearance of what seemed to be a shadowy figure on the side of the road. As one account stated, looking at the shadow invoked a feeling similar to a child being afraid of the dark. The figure kept reappearing in different spots alongside the road, each time appearing more corporeal and detailed to the point where it resembled a tall man wearing a gray trench coat and with no distinguishable facial features. The accounts conclude with the figure vanishing as suddenly as he appeared. The wiki page then goes on to state that, coincidentally, this stretch of road has also been the location of the last known spotting of 5 different university students over the course of 50 years. A number not frequent enough to spark public concern, but a number odd enough in itself. The 5 missing students even share eerily similar stories in that they were all last seen driving by themselves on the same stretch of road around 2 a.m. and were never seen again, nor were their cars ever found. The cases have been chalked up to runaways, thus not resulting in much of a police investigation. With the disappearance of the now 6 students from this university connected somehow to the shadowy figure of Forest Lake Road, I guess what my grandmother used to say is true. Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Thank you guys so much for listening to today's creepypasta. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up! As you can tell from the last 2 videos, I am on a serious fascination kick with urban legends, and I would like to do another video inspired by urban legends, either a list form or maybe a creepypasta based off of an urban legend. So down in the comments below, let me know what are the titles of some of your favorite urban legends, or maybe a country of origin you would like to see a list about urban legends. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram where we can chat between videos. And if you're not yet part of this radtastic community, well, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join today. Until next time, keep being rad, and I'll see you soon.